Are you curious how I got higher movement speed with running with a weight vest and running less kilometers overall and still having higher movement speed? Then you should keep watching because this is actually the way it works is actually quite nice and also interesting. I hope you can't hear my stomach too much. I'm hungry. I am Timo, and on this channel you're on I'm giving lifting advice to young people like you. So I remember. So first of all, let's go back a little bit with a story of mine. I remember in 2024, I started technically at this time I was like working out probably May or was it 2024? I don't know. I would say 2024. Around 2 years ago, I was at this point training one whole year from at this point from 2023 to 2024. And I remember I was like in a gym store and I looked for interesting ways to kind of increase my calisthenic strength, which I tried, which was the first thing I wanted to get into. And then I saw this weight vest that I found. It was like 10 kilograms, and it wasn't how much. I think it was like 50 euros. And what I technically did is I just took the weight vest and just do like normal sit-ups, normal sit-ups, normal squats, and normal push-ups with it, and then on top of that, run with it. So as you take the weight vest on, a 10 kilogram weight vest, and then go for like a run that's like 2 kilometers long. 2 kilometers. And the way I would also run was also kind of like very simple. In a way, you kind of train, but you do pauses in it. Like you run as far as you can, and then you pause. You kind of like maybe slow walk there, and then in the next lane you're running, and then you pause. You're walking slowly, and then you run again, and then you pause, and you do this for like 2 kilometers. And I remember I used to do this even 2 times a week, which was quite enough for the results I'm having even to this day. Of course, I kind of like slowed down a little bit. I now have done it less, but I still feel like the effect on me of when I like when I trained with the weight was I kind of like therefore increased my movement speed and therefore I felt more movable and lighter, and I still have the effects of it. So to conclude all of this, what you what you should do if you want the same movement speed as I got, you take a 10 kilogram weight vest. For like the start, I remember I used to run with 20, but that I think for beginners is probably a bit too much first. You start with 10 kg first, run and pause, and then repeat that process. Run as far as you can, then pause. Run as far as you can, then pause. And you do this technically around 1 to 2 times a week. That's also, by the way, also like the only. That's saying also an exercise to train your legs, therefore, meaning you don't need to do like extra leg workout if you just go ahead and if you just put on weights on you and just run with them, because that's like automatically very hardcore leg day. So yeah, that was that's how I got my movement speed and my movability. And yeah, it is quite very simple. You don't need a long track for that. And if you like this one, which I hope you did, you can like this video if you want. You can subscribe, and in the description I have a full-on course, which you can check out, where I even demonstrate to you how to run with it basically. Goodbye.